Coming at you from the Steel City, you're listening to Poor Man's Podcast, Pittsburgh's premier comedy podcast. Your weekly dose of humor, hosted by Chris Hopper and with a new special guest each week. And here's your host, Chris Hopper.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Poor Man's Podcast. I'm your host, Chris. Along with me, as always, is the beautiful Shaylee, baby. Shay, how are you doing?
I'm doing fantastic. Just happy to be here. Happy to be with you guys.
I'm so happy for you to be here. And we have two people joining us today. We have producer Jess.
Hello. Yeah.
Jess is stopping in to talk about one of the topics we're going over. Well, mostly the topic over the show is we're doing a service industry thing and a restaurant thing, which is why our other guest is here, Erin, Rainey.
That's right. Woo!
Speak into the mic, Erin. Come on, you're a big bird. I'm a big girl. You can speak into the mic. But Erin has been in the service industry for many years.
Long time.
Yes, thank you, Shay.
You're welcome.
Thank you for explaining it for everyone.
Not a problem. Hell yeah.
But yes, Erin stopped in and was nice enough to go over some of the restaurant troubles, I guess, across the nation, and especially here in our fair town. We were supposed to have another guest. We were supposed to have one other guest in the service industry. She no-showed and didn't come in. I won't leave any names. Oh my God! Wow.
You were really
Melissa would have been so pissed if I said that, but I won't say any names. But she couldn't make it, so it's all of our loss. But maybe some other time, if we're really
fingers
desperate,
crossed,
we can have her on.
It'd be fun to have her.
Yes, but before we get into all of that, there's one thing I'd like to get into. I don't know if everybody knows this, but we have a new YouTube channel now. We're getting,
yeah, we do.
Yes, we're very end. We're taking the nation now. We have, I think we might have 6 subscribers now. So please, all the listeners out there. Yeah, I know. Hey, man, it just went up.
Good.
You can't get to 7 subscribers without getting to 6 first, Shay.
You're exactly right. It's the most brilliant thing I've ever heard. Honestly,
the journey of a million miles starts with a single step, right? Or whatever.
Yeah.
Very insightful.
Yes.
Yes.
It's wise.
Wow.
It's wise. I
Wise.
think my
I'm
wisdom
proud of
is
that.
overlooked quite a bit.
Yeah. Oh no. Yeah.
I'm sorry for rubbing my hands. I can already feel it, and I know everybody's watching it. Okay. I have a cut on my hand.
Don't blame it on that.
I opened a bottle of scotch at work, and the foil on it ripped my hand open. So
That's
That's
worst.
literally the
They keep
worst.
Probably
messing
call
with it,
off
huh?
for 5 days.
yeah, we don't all have the luxury, I suppose.
You're not allowed.
But before I get into all of that, we have the new YouTube channel, but I saw when I was searching for us to see how our page looked, there was another Poor Man's Podcast. And this is not the first time we've come across a Poor Man's Podcast. We've had another, I think they were in Louisiana or something before. But this guy, this guy's on there. But I saw he just, he started his page July 3rd of 2020.
Okay.
And,
Wow.
yeah, and I was checking.
How many followers does he have?
He has like 50,000 or something. I don't know. It
Quite a
doesn't
lot.
matter. He has
Quite
quite.
a lot. More than 7.
Yeah, he has more than
But
7.
he also has
we
a
both
year
have
on
under
us.
100,000. So
It's
whatever.
kind of the same
we're
game.
yeah, I mean, if you don't have that, we're both under a million. So who cares?
Honestly,
we're basically
he has a
tied.
year on us.
We're
Honestly,
basically tied. Well, he doesn't have a year because
Chris, when did you start this
Well,
podcast?
a lot of people were saying that when they saw that, they were like, Chris, are you going to change your name? And to all of them, I say,
No way. Why should I change? He's the one who sucks.
Exactly right. Why should I change when I am not the one who sucks?
Right.
And I came up with the name first. Shay,
agree.
I did some research, a little bit. And
Tell me
hopefully
about
I
it.
can find this. It looks like this page.
Okay.
I got a post. So
Good information.
Thank
I'm
you.
ready.
Thank you for interrupting, Shay. I'm gonna, okay. From Jeff Forster, March 7th of 2013 was commenting on our first episode of the Poor Man's Podcast. 2013.
Right.
Shay?
Yeah, way before that.
Was that before or after 2020?
If my calculations are correct, I'm going to say that you're the
I'll let
real
the three
OG.
of you talk it over for a minute and we'll check back.
What are we
I
thinking?
definitely think before.
Before? Is that what we're going with?
I think so.
Is that
Do
the
you-
final?
No way. Why should I change? He's the one who sucks.
And
Exactly.
again, we used it again. No. Yeah.
Absolutely not.
Yeah. He can suck it, honestly.
So
But
we're
you're
not
way
doing that.
better.
Yes, but so everybody listening, subscribe to that. Maybe we're gonna get other videos. We'll do some behind the scenes stuff. We had some shots from before the show where Shay and Erin both struggled with
Don't
their
give
headphones.
it away.
Yeah.
Don't give it
The
away.
headphones are hard when they flip.
It's like a Rubik's
These
Cube.
headphones are weird.
I mean,
are.
come on.
I'll give you that. But I've never struggled with them on camera. So,
Well, let's just be happy that I'm officially wearing them on the correct ear now.
yeah.
When we
Yeah, that's-
first started, it
that's
was,
a
You're wearing it on the
software
wrong
direction.
ear.
no, I wasn't, Chris. Thank you. You want to continue?
Okay, I'm just asking. Just
My
a-
God.
Shay, we this is enough about you, okay? It's
Is it,
nonstop
though?
you already.
We didn't do 10 minutes like we did last time. That's
No,
what I
normally
prefer.
ask how your week was, but we have a guest today, so
I
we're
know.
gonna, we're
It's
gonna
like-
ask her.
Like, my week was really good, though.
Now, Erin, please. That's great, Shay. Thanks. Erin, how... You threw me off now.
Yeah,
I was
you're
going to say,
welcome.
how was your week?
Yeah.
Erin, tell us about yourself. How long have you been in the restaurant industry exactly? You said a million years, but... And what jobs have you had? So the people know that you're not talking from out of your ass like normal.
I started off as a cook because I was too young to serve alcohol. And then I was a cocktail waitress, a regular server, bartender for probably 19 years. And back to fine dining serving I am because I'm too old to do heavy bartending.
I thought you were like 25.
I am.
All right.
Wait,
But that, like, it's hard work and I can't do it.
No, I agree.
Erin, you started off as a cook?
I did.
I had no idea.
I did. I cooked in a fine dining
Wow.
restaurant too.
Really?
Oh, wow.
I did. And it was really hot, and I really
Tell me about it.
Well, if you can't take the heat, get out of the kitchen. Am I right?
Exactly.
Am I right, servers
you're-
out
you're
there?
fucking stupid.
Okay, that was a good one.
That was the point, Shay. God! How quickly she comes on, she forgets how quickly she can be replaced by Melissa if she showed up. I mean,
Melissa
if
is
some
the
other
funniest.
if some
Oh,
other
yeah,
person
yeah.
showed up
The
who was
anonymous.
supposed to.
She is funny. I mean, I could easily be replaced. I mean,
Now,
We would never want that.
speaking of easily replaced, there's a lot of servers, people in the restaurant who are short-staffed. All these people.
Yes.
Erin, you just went down south to New Orleans and also Nashville. You said
I did.
What did it seem like down there for the state of the restaurants down there?
industry.
I can't.
We'll put.
Oh, can I talk?
I was saying she interrupted. Please, Erin, please talk, and this time into the goddamn microphone.
I'm in the microphone.
There we go.
All right. So in Nashville, it didn't appear to me that they have any shortage of servers or bartenders the weekend I was there, but or the night I was there. The night I was
They probably
there,
knew you were coming.
They knew that royalty was arriving and to make sure I get my shit and make it right. So
I love that.
that didn't appear, but the night I was there also made national news, which I was not aware of.
Really?
It went to 100%, and they dropped the mask mandate. And I'm pretty sure
wow.
every single human within an 100-mile radius of Nashville went there. I mean, it was crazy. And
Jesus.
so I stayed at a nice hotel and I went up to Broadway for a little bit, and then I went back to the hotel and got drunk. There was a really cute bartender, and he was giving me free drinks. So fuck Nashville.
And how was Nolans?
New Orleans was depressing. In a
That's
sense.
how they say it down there, man.
Yeah,
right?
it is.
Am I wrong?
Nolans.
Nolans?
Nolans, man.
No
Nolans.
idea. No idea.
Well, that was
Do you
kind
see
of
how
depressing.
she interrupts just to tell me I'm wrong when I'm not?
I'm not seeing it.
Why was it depressing in New Orleans?
Just a lot of the good restaurants weren't even open at all.
Oh,
Like,
shit.
things
So it was very
closed
different.
For good.
That's sad.
They were only open on Fridays and Saturday nights.
Ugh.
Like they have no employees. They're in way worse shape than we are.
Oh, wow.
Way worse.
So you would say it looks like Tennessee's in a little bit better shape than Pennsylvania, and
I was there for one night.
Yeah.
It didn't appear there was a
Yeah,
shortage
right.
of workers, but that
I guess that's
doesn't
fair.
mean that there isn't.
right. I'm sure there's shortage everywhere, or maybe
Right.
they just made it look better than it was. But.
Or maybe everybody just knew they were going to make a ton of fucking money, and we're like, yeah, I'll work that night.
Yeah, that sounds like servers. I'll work just that night.
Yeah,
though.
I'll be
and,
in.
and I'll leave by 8, right?
Right.
But I have a guy coming on when we first shut down a year ago for Corona. I think it was producer Jess signed me up for some kind of server group thing on Snapchat. So I joined the one, and this guy was in the group. And so I'm going to give him a call. I told him I'm going to give him a call. We're going to go straight to it. So I've never really spoken to him before.
What was the group? Like, was it just
It's
kind
just
of
a
like,
server group.
like one of those like Facebook group things.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah,
You guys just get on there and complain a lot, or
Because everyone was going through the same thing at the same
Yeah, it
time.
was
Yeah.
mostly like taking pictures,
like a relatable situation.
Right.
That's
to-go
nice.
orders and all that.
Isn't that nice, Shay?
No, that is actually really,
know.
really nice.
All right, let's see how this goes. I'm gonna give him a call. No.
I'm pretty excited. This is like a blind date thing.
Oh, okay.
Ringing right away.
Hello, Mo.
Yo, what's up?
Not much. How are you doing, sir?
Good, man. How are you? What are you guys doing?
We're all fantastic. It's nice to finally speak to you. Mo, tell us a
Right.
little bit about yourself. You're in Atlanta?
Yeah.
And what kind of restaurant are you in down there? And how's it going right now?
Well, I actually work at a country club.
Oh, okay.
It's going good. You know, we've been pretty busy this past week with golf events and stuff like that.
Right.
Um,
How's your staffing?
it's pretty shitty, man.
Yeah. Okay. That sounds a lot more accurate.
Yeah, pretty shitty.
And
We only have
that goes.
maybe like six people working.
Oh wow.
Oh my
Wow.
gosh.
Sounds
And
like
is that both front and back cooks and servers?
Cooks, we only have 3 cooks.
Okay. Yeah.
Everybody here is like relatable.
Yeah. Everyone's like, we have no servers at all, and we have half that amount of cooks.
Accurate.
So you said you're getting busier now with golf season. Have you had to
Yeah.
cut back on people coming in, or I don't know, how are you being affected by that at all? Do you guys do to-go orders? How's all of that?
Yeah, we do. Yeah, we do to-go orders. Right now, it's like people are just tired of being stuck at home, and they're just all going out right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's how it is
right
here.
now.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so we're not that affected as of right now, but shit can change.
I have a question. How much do you hate taking to-go orders?
What's that?
How much do you hate taking to-go orders?
Oh, a lot.
A lot. Correct. Yes.
A lot.
So are you expecting to get any better? Are people applying at all even?
Well, yeah, they are applying, but we're essentially desperate for people that we will get a homeless person to work or something.
Right.
And how long do they last before they quit?
Probably don't show up. Most of them.
Maybe a week.
Yeah.
That's how most of the cooks that we'll hire like 4 people, and we're like, okay, hopefully one comes back.
Exactly.
It's tragic.
That's been rough.
It has been.
Mm-hmm.
And the people that are there are working like nonstop.
It's people are getting burnt out for sure.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And it doesn't
came
look
back
any
from
better.
vacation. Yeah, I came back from vacation April 20th. And maybe I've been working 60 hours plus.
60?
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Holy
6 days
shit.
a week.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you guys are. Well, I'm the restaurant I'm in. At least we're closed Sunday and Mondays, so we have that. And then every other day, I mean, we're working all day, but we at least have
my
that
work-
break.
Yeah, my worst days are Tuesdays, actually. I work 15-hour days on Tuesday.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. And people are just getting tired now, and it's, I don't know. It doesn't seem to be getting any better. At least where we are in Pennsylvania.
Mo,
in
are
Pittsburgh.
you a server or are you a bartender?
I'm
Or
a
both?
bartender.
Oh, okay. All right.
No, yeah.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
used to be and I can't.
The restaurant business is it's a hard world.
It sure
the
is.
only thing that I can say about it is, like Mo said, people are coming out a lot more because they've been stuck inside.
Absolutely.
But that being said, there's nobody to wait on them.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Exactly.
And, I mean, honestly, are you finding that you have any customer complaints or like people being dicks because you're understaffed, or is the people you're waiting on, are they understanding?
Oh, no.
Really?
No.
See,
Yeah.
oh, that's a see,
In a
where
country club, I could see it going one of two very different
different
ways.
ways. Yes, I
Yeah.
agree.
I mean, where we're at, honestly, a lot of our customers are regulars, and I haven't really run into too many issues with people bitching. But I've seen it out. Like I saw it in New Orleans. There was a line around the door and a ton of open tables. And people are like, there's all those tables. Yeah, asshole. And there's nobody to wait on you at it. So stand in
There's
fucking
plenty
line.
of tables.
Yeah, like go sit at it by yourself and nobody's going to wait on you.
No one's going to serve you.
Right, exactly.
But, I mean, we don't really have much of that where we're at.
Yeah, everyone's been pretty understanding.
I'll walk up to a table and go, yeah, give me a minute.
Yeah, right.
Well, you have to. I think it's better to go up to them and just tell them from the
Oh my
beginning,
God,
like,
yeah.
look,
I do.
I'm going to do my damnedest, but it's going to be a minute. I
Right.
promise you.
I
I'm
love you
bartending.
guys.
I'm working a wine cellar. I'm working in the restaurant next door.
People just don't want to feel like they're being forgotten about or ignored. If you tell them it's going to be like a
Exactly.
20-minute wait, like they're not going to give a
Yeah,
shit. Like
if
you
you adjust their
acknowledge that I'm
expectations from the
here.
beginning.
Yeah, that's all people want. They just want to know that you know they exist.
And then I'm sure Mo and Erin's Excelsior service takes over from there.
Absolutely. I'm amazing at everything I do in a restaurant.
That's what we hear.
yeah,
that
just
is-
ask my customers. You hear it yourself there.
Aren't they called Johns? Or are they customers?
That's not fair.
Mo, thank you very much for taking the time to call in or have us call. It's very nice to finally
Thank-
talk to you. Hopefully things start getting better. The one good thing about
good
being
luck, Matt.
understaffed, you're usually making a little bit of money though.
Yeah,
Exactly.
yeah, that's
So
true.
I mean, you're getting your ass kicked, but at least you're making some money.
Yeah.
Yep, for sure.
Thank you, Mo.
Bye, Mo.
Thank you, guys.
Bye,
See you guys.
Bye.
Mo money, Mo problems.
No,
Love it.
no problems.
Can I say something about the money, though? Like, I am doing well financially, but I don't care.
Yeah,
Like,
there's a breaking point.
There's a
I'd
fine
really
line.
rather have my free time.
Oh, yeah.
Right, it's a fine line and making it worth it.
Right,
that-
like
but that's-
Erin, you said lunches have been good,
They're
which
cr- yeah, they're-
historically
they're
they
crazy.
have not been.
Yeah.
They're crazy.
Right,
I
but you
don't
don't
stop.
fucking care. You
No.
don't want to work the lunch.
Well, just so
Right.
everybody knows, when you say historically they're not, we're in more of a fine dining restaurant.
Yes,
it's not
true.
like a breakfast crowd.
Right.
It's not like something like that. So
Chris, Erin, and I all work at the same restaurant. so-
occasionally, two of us work there a little bit more.
All right.
Just a little
I'm
bit.
kidding.
All
I know.
right.
Only
I wish Erin
50
would pull
more
her
hours.
fucking weight, but
I'll quit right now.
I will too. Jess, this is all
I
you,
don't care.
brother. Big J. Well, I sent a message to the other woman, and she didn't respond to me, so maybe we'll go without her. But
I think that it's
Well,
crazy
you
to
asked
think
about
about.
oh, sorry,
no,
go
you go ahead, Erin. Go ahead.
You had said something about lunch, and the problem is it is busy, but I'm also bartending, mixing servers, drinks for the other servers, waiting on a boardroom. There's a 7, there's a wine cellar. The
That-
party room needs set up. They need drinks made. They need something to lead it on the check. Like there's no busser.
that's so
Like,
true because when
I'm getting
people
my
walk
ass
in
handed to me.
and they'll see they're. Why are you like this? There's only 7 tables in here.
Yeah, because
Right.
they're all fucking
But
mine.
yeah, but they're all mine,
there's so
and
many
I'm
different
cooking their
things.
food too.
Yeah.
And parking their cars. You know?
I have to say, I
Shining
think the
their
worst
shoes.
part
Yeah.
about working a shift like that is not having a bartender.
Hell yeah.
Ugh. And we have the most ridiculous bar ever. You
Hell
have to
yeah.
crawl under like an oak plank
Hell yeah.
to get behind the bar.
Enough.
Honestly, I love it.
Sorry, that was Chris Williams saying, hell yeah.
Our bar is a pain in the ass.
It is.
It's
It was
such
so-
a fucking pain.
in my back.
Okay, you say
my
that, but
God.
Jess, please tell everybody why it is. Because you say our bar, but you don't say where we are and you don't explain any of it. So why does it suck?
Our bar sucks because there's no hinge that opens like the counter to allow anyone to walk through. You have to crouch down beneath the counter and like essentially crawl on the floor to get to the bar.
She's not lying.
It's awful.
She's absolutely right. And that's why I wanted her to describe it to everybody. Because when you just say, oh, it's kind of a pain, like, no, it's a pain, man. It's like what you would do to, join the Marines. You have to like army crawl. They probably don't army crawl with the Marines, you think?
No, I mean like Army crawl, Marines. Like I mean, it sounded good though.
Yeah.
It's like, hello.
You guys are bitching. I'm 5'10". It sucks.
Yeah.
I'm 5'2" and I can't even make it under there. I
Yeah.
mean, it's fuck. Right. It's absolutely awful. And our owner won't even considered changing it?
No.
Absolutely
It's the way
not.
it's hooked up. And believe me, I'm sure everybody out there is tuned out by now listening to the bar talk of the
Right.
hinges.
Right.
No, they're probably all like, I know what they mean.
That's
No,
exactly
like,
right.
I
I've never
get
in my
it.
life seen a bar like this ever.
Yeah, they could easily cut it off, or if they put the soda gun, because the reason that we can't do it is because the bar goes across and all the soda gun lines go underneath it, and then you can't open the bar because then there's no way to do it. So whoever built it from the beginning is just stupid.
A
I'm
sadist.
pretty sure you just called our owners stupid.
I'll say it again.
Say it loud.
Oh no! Oh no!
We're all fired. Bummer.
Shit.
if that's what it takes to be fired there, then
If we're fired, we're leaving for the beach tomorrow. I'm just saying.
that works.
I'm
Let's
ready.
leave right now. We
Oh
can
my
do this
God,
show
you
on
can
the
ride
road.
with Toby.
Absolutely.
Toby the blind dog.
Not.
For everybody, Toby is Erin's blind dog.
He's not blind. He doesn't have eyeballs.
Erin
was
recently
blind.
took him to surgery.
Aren't
to get
you
his eyes
blind if you
taken out.
don't have eyes?
I don't know. Yeah. Is that? I don't know. Yeah. I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. But he was blind before his eyes got taken out. So I guess it was like
He's
a
literally
right
the greatest
decision, a
dog
right
on earth.
statement either way.
Yeah, but I'd say if you were,
Blind is not being able to see.
Jess
You
hates
can't
my
see without
dog.
eyes.
yeah, they have the same birthday.
I don't like Toby. He scares me.
Oh, shut up. He's such a sweet boy.
You know what, though? I have to say, I thought that the procedure taking out his eyes was going to be a lot more traumatizing.
It was traumatizing
seeing him,
for me.
But he looks better.
He's way better.
He acts better. He looks better.
Mm-hmm.
So it was
He's
good
not
call getting his
uncomfortable.
eyes taken
Well,
out.
he was really uncomfortable, so that had
Yeah.
to happen. And now he's spry like a young pup.
Do you still have to carry him downstairs?
I do not.
Really?
Nope. I don't. He does everything. He's like a new dog.
Wow.
Good for him.
Good for Toby.
Oh, thanks
He's
for
probably
bringing
a lot
up my
happier.
bud.
Speaking of your dog, and I guess it applies. When I was driving to work this week, I was listening to sports radio, and there was a PSA, this public service announcement by Tiki Barber, who's an old running back, but he works for like CBS now, about not leaving your car with your kid in it now that it's hot outside. So it was just to remind people, don't forget your kid in your car, don't forget your pet. And it said, it's important to not remember your kid in the back seat.
It's kind of important.
Oh, now that it's hot?
And this was the quote: "You need to pay, or you need to put something more important than your child in the back seat, so you don't forget it. Put your phone back there, or set a reminder.
Are you
So
wait,
you don't-
your phone is more important
Throw
than
your
child?
phone in the back seat, so you don't forget your kid." That was what the PSA was, and I thought that was such a bad sign for society.
Yeah.
That you needed to have a PSA so everyone could remember, you know what? Don't forget little Johnny in the back seat because he's going to be molten when you get back from Walmart.
Did it also really say, like, now that it's hot, don't do this?
I don't know.
Like, when
Is
it was
that the-
cold, when it was cold, it was okay?
It's okay if it's cold.
Maybe they didn't say, now that it's hot, you might want to be a dad. They were like,
Put your phone in the back seat, you know, because we know how important that is to you so that you don't forget your child.
when you're done texting and blowing math,
Throw it back there.
grab your kid.
Throw it back.
Yeah. I was
Now I'm mad.
Did you see the guy in Pittsburgh that yelled at that lady because he stole her car and her kid was in the back and he brought her car
Stop.
back and yelled at her, like calling her a terrible mother.
Oh my god.
And then made her
Because she
take
got
her-
carjacked?
Yeah, no way, but she left her kid in the car. So he remember he gave her kid back and then still stole her fucking car. That was
Take the fucking
that was one of my favorite
savage.
news stories ever.
Anybody that has a kid isn't like, oh, he's a good guy. He's like, yo, yeah.
Yeah.
Get that kid out of there.
Yeah, here's
I don't
your
want that
kid
kid in
back.
there.
I'm still
Why are you
taking your
taking me? Where are you going? Can we go to McDonald's? That's what that kid would be saying as soon as they carjacked him.
They probably didn't know any different. They were like, it's fine. New person in the front. Like, I'm totally used to this.
Right, that's
It is
fine.
what it is.
All right. I have to kill some time because I have JP Sports Guy coming on. He should be on any minute, but he's walking. He boxes on Monday. You got to stay in shape, so that's why he knows all that boxing stuff.
Oh, good for him.
But I saw another celebrity boxing match this week between Lamar Odom. You guys know Lamar Odom,
I know Lamar Odom.
yeah.
ex-basketball player of
Ex-husband.
Kardashian fame.
Yeah, ex-husband of Khloe
ex-dead
Kardashian.
guy,
She
right?
said, "Why would you say
didn't Lamar
basketball?"
Odom like die?
I think
Didn't he come back from the brink of
was
death?
Heading down that path.
Yeah.
Yes.
Well,
And
anyway,
now
he
here he is.
won his celebrity boxing debut against one Erin Carter.
Is Aaron Carter boxer or like
Erin Carter's Nick Carter from Backstreet Boys.
Okay,
little
that's what I was
brother.
gonna say, but I was like, I'm not
Erin's
saying
house?
that.
Yeah, man.
Wait, he was
Yes.
he was recently like on this boxing match.
Dude, it was like Sunday.
I thought he was like
Why are
far
they doing
gone.
that? Is that
On
are they
drugs?
broke?
Yeah.
Lamar
So
Odom?
did I.
Lamar Odom?
That's what I thought.
No, not Lamar,
no.
Erin Carter.
Yeah.
It's bad when there's two people in it and you don't know which one was too far gone.
They're both raising
that
money
why
to
they're
fund their
doing it?
habits.
Right, exactly.
Good for Lamar Odom looked like he was out of it.
I thought Erin Carter was too, though.
Yeah, I thought
Oh,
he
he-
was really far gone.
Like, I thought
Okay,
he was
it might
like
have been,
done
man. It's like bum fights at this point. They're just doing it for money, I guess.
to support their habit.
Okay, I don't
Wait,
know
let
what
me
they're.
ask a
yeah.
question. Is this like when Flavor Flav and like
Although I'd say
Bridget
Lamar Odom's
Nielsen
doing
did
better.
a show? Is this like kind of on that same level?
if they boxed, yes.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Right.
Like they're
It's like
That
a
would be-
reality boxing show.
It is. People are just
Gotcha.
gonna watch it.
How did
world
he
will just
do-
be
I would
idiocracy.
like to watch that. I want to see Erin
Yeah, no,
Carter.
I agree with
I
that.
don't even
I would
know what he-
definitely watch
remember what
that.
he looks like.
He's blonde,
Is he well, one of
skinny, blonde. What's this?
Doesn't
what's
he
the
have
song
a face
sang?
tattoo?
Party in Erin's house, right?
Is that
Erin's
what it
Party?
was called?
Erin's party.
Party.
He probably
Didn't I
knows
say
that
every
in the
single
beginning?
fucking word.
Nobody was listening to you, Chris. I don't know what to tell
Okay,
you.
whatever. I don't know if that's what it's called. It might not even be
No,
called
I
that.
think
How many phones are on the table?
Who is married to Jessica?
Anybody want to look it up?
I can't.
You know,
Nick Lachey. Okay.
you
Hey,
know.
all
if
run
we have
together
producer
for me.
Jess or something, I'm here to make the fucking.
Usually it's
Moxie.
Shay
I
News,
don't know
but
what that
like I
means.
don't have my phone.
Do we have a Shay news story? Jess, didn't you have a news story that you were supposed to bring up?
3 weeks ago.
Okay. Does it still
3
apply?
weeks later, let's do
Does it
it.
still apply while we wait for JP, the sports guy, who went 4 for
I
4
was
by the
trying
way?
to ask you so many times on how he did last time.
Yeah. Well, if anybody watched the YouTube video, I put up little things underneath
Like
with
stats.
JP's picks,
Oh yeah.
and he said things, but I missed the first 2. And then I said he picked
You're good at
Avalanche
this.
when he picked the Vegas Knights, who did win. So I only put 2 out of the 4, and one of them one that I put was wrong. So JP went 4 for 4. I went 1 for 4.
Good for him.
Yeah.
He sounded
Dude,
really
editing
confident
took
though.
me a long time.
No, I know.
It
But
took me a
it's-
long
it
time.
looks
I didn't know what I was
so
doing.
Good. For somebody who didn't know what they were doing, you did a damn good job.
I agree. And you
Like,
learned it really quickly.
But you didn't just learn it quickly. You literally taught yourself that fast.
Can
like,
I
it
turn
looks
this into a
so
roast?
good.
'Cause this is grossing me out.
No.
Oh my God, Chris, you're so smart. You're the smartest.
Right, no, I take it back. He's not that.
None of you guys, when she says stuff like that into the mic, don't talk over it, because then I can get it as a button.
He needs to white block
I
it.
needed.
White block that.
Is that yours? Ew.
White block that.
You hate that.
Get that on a white block.
Put it on a white block. Put it on a white block.
Okay, that'll probably be on it, and I'll hate it. And she's so pleased with herself.
Hello. This is right.
I do have to say that I looked up the name of Erin Carter's song, and it is called Erin's Party.
Good job,
With
Chris.
parentheses, come get it.
How old is
What's
it?
the name of the album?
What? I didn't look that up. Erin, I would say early 2000s.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
literally have no idea
Yeah.
who this person is.
The
early
album,
He's the
2000s.
Backstreet Boy, Nick Carter from Backstreet Boys. You know
Is
him?
he the blonde one?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, now I know. Oh, the astronaut thing?
He's not Brian, Kevin, Howie, or
Oh,
AJ.
whatever. Like I said, they all run together for me. I don't
Yeah.
know. They all look
this was
the
before.
same.
This was after your time,
Yeah.
right?
What's my
Does
time?
that make
Yes.
sense?
What's the name of the album, bro?
The name of the album is Erin Carter.
Okay.
That is
Self-titled.
he did
Oh,
good
wow.
on that
I'm
one.
trying to say, like, everything
good.
I love when I
after
can't remember the name of an album that's
1970s, I don't know
self-titled.
what it is.
It's not even their name,
Fuck.
you know? It's not even their name.
While I'm looking at it, I did a beer tasting last week. Remember, Shay?
Yes.
What did I have last? Well, I had
You had
Erin.
that-
I had my first Iron City ever.
Yeah.
My icy light. My first icy light ever last week.
Dude, icy light mangoes. Were
I know. I've had Ryan's icy light, mangoes. But I've not had an icy light. It tasted
bad.
like a light beer. Yeah, I was pleasantly surprised
Yes.
because I had the bar set so low,
Can I tell
and
you
it was
something?
very okay.
Icy Light was the very first beer I ever tasted in my life.
Wow.
I think Rolling Rock was mine.
My dad used to drink it.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Well,
that
my
was
mom
the-
drank that.
the first
Shout out
one.
Aaron's dad, man. I love him.
Big Dan,
Oh, who doesn't
Dan
love
Rainey.
He's the best.
love
Dan
him.
Rainey's the official guy of the show this week.
That's what we need to get my
like
dad.
He's the
on here.
guy of the show. You know what I
He
am gonna
probably
do?
would sound good. He probably would really
Dan's
sound
the
good on
man,
a mic.
dude.
He
Yeah.
is the man.
I want to do this. I think we're going to go around and throughout Pittsburgh, at least while we're just doing it locally for now, before we expand. Before we expand, we've had many offers, but I was afraid of rapid growth and just selling out, and that's not me.
That was the biggest thing. You didn't want to sell out, and I respect that.
Yeah,
you got to pass up on big offers sometimes. It just like is what it is.
Yeah, man. I want to stay a little niche right
for now.
You know?
For now, maybe in the future, near future, maybe.
My computer just went.
But what were you going to tell us? You were going to say something?
What was I going to say? My computer just went blue and I forgot now.
No, it's totally fine. We're talking about Dan, and then we were talking about while we're local, maybe go around.
I'm so, you're the best, Shay. That's
got
why
you.
you're here. That's why Melissa never had a chance. I want to go around with
my... She won't listen to this anyway. She's never even heard one. She sucks.
Well, yeah.
That's
she was
awful.
like,
She's
you
really
have a microphone
out.
on this. Yeah, we do. Yes,
She's
we do.
out.
It's a professional setup.
It really is.
This is about as pro as you can get. Without like actually being pro.
Like look out for next week though.
Oh, Shay, don't spoil, man. Come on, man, don't be a spoiler.
I'm just so excited.
We've already gone over how much I hate that before I did it on the show.
My bad. Continue on going
anyway,
around.
We're gonna go around, and I'm gonna pick an intersection in Pittsburgh, and it's gonna be Poor Man's Intersection of the Week.
Okay.
And that's it.
Wait,
you can take a picture with it, people. Find it.
Are we gonna Are we gonna post up there?
What? Yeah.
You're gonna stand in an intersection.
Are you being serious?
I have little yard signs. We're gonna sponsor a little corner each week, and we're gonna take pictures there, man.
I got a couple.
Wait, are we gonna post? Are we doing the podcast there though? Like,
oh no, we're not doing it from there. We're just gonna sponsor a corner, and we're gonna take a picture, and we're gonna show off how beautiful the city is.
I thought that we were picking.
We're gonna go to different areas. We're gonna take nice little pictures, and I'm sure the fans will be flocking by then. We'll let
obviously.
People, if I could
well,
speak.
people are really going to want to know what's going on. That's the thing.
We
got to post up and make it look good, and people are going to be like, "Oh my god, like what are they doing?"
Exactly,
and we're going to be like,
"Shay, you're going to be there. You're going to."
I'm going to be in there.
I'm doing it.
I'm definitely going to be there.
But after this is kind of sidebar while I'm thinking of the video.
Yeah.
After I watched the video, I never knew how much I like fidgeted.
No, you don't.
And now I can feel it so much. So.
Shay, yes,
I watch you do it at work all the time.
I didn't know that I did it.
Constantly fidgeting.
Well,
he had no idea.
My siblings do stuff like that all the time too, and I just assumed I was normal. And now I'm watching it. I'm just like,
you were normal,
doing the robot over
just
there,
like scratching or shit. Whatever. Maybe let's see.
I don't know how I say so. Like,
we gotta get this guest on because
I'm a fidgeter, but I like don't move that much.
Very
well-known
composed
fidgeter,
on
man.
the show.
A well-known fidgeter.
I'm too lazy to be fidgety.
That was.
I was trying to think
smart.
if there's any other server that I should just call randomly. But we won't do that. All right. Maybe I'm just gonna give JP a call anyway. Shay, tell us about your week because I normally ask about your week and you by this time. This is your glory moment because this is your chance right now.
As soon as I start
speaking,
Shay's
it's 2 minutes. This is Shay's 2 minutes.
What's
I am Shay's News. We're going to discuss me. So it was very hot this week. I didn't really go out and do much. I did go to this place. Have you guys been to Mike and Tony's?
What is that?
No. Do you guys like gyros or gyros? Excuse me.
Are you talking about the place in the South Side?
So I think that's where like the main one is. But there's also, they put one in there. Oh my God. So me, my mom, and my brother, we went there. And it was absolutely amazing. I actually found it on accident. I was dropping my mom off to get her rental. And I was like, we're starving. So I just like Googled something and pulled it up. And it's literally the best lamb I've ever had. Like their food is phenomenal. And then they're like, what is it? Tzatziki sauce?
Yes.
Is perfect. Like everything about it is delicious.
They're huge too.
They're huge. Yeah. Like
really?
you get a side of fries with it, and I don't get the fries. Like we get this appetizer. It's called M&T fries, and it's French fries which are cooked to perfection, and then it's buffalo sauce, gyro meat, chunks of feta cheese, and then drizzled with ranch, and it's literally the best thing I've ever had.
Literally,
it's so good. Like they're so good, and then you get this freaking gyro, and they just bring it out.
All this out, right?
It's perfect.
I don't know. I think me and Shay could talk about food all day.
All day.
I believe you.
Oh, go ahead.
No, I was just confused on why Chris came back in, but you can go ahead, Erin.
Well, so Mo had mentioned about people applying and nobody stays at the job, and I think we should touch on that for a subject as well.
Please.
Like we don't.
That's why you're here. You're the expert.
I know, right? Absolutely. And so we have people call that say they're going to show up for an interview and they don't. And if they do, of course we hire them.
Wait, do you know why they're not showing up for interviews?
I have
not
no
to
idea.
cut you off. I found this out.
I honestly have no idea.
I found it out because I had a ton of no-shows. Like, people would set up their interviews. I had a ton of no-shows and all of that with these interviews that I had going on. And I found out it's because if you prove, like, on unemployment, all you have to do is say that you're trying. And all they have to do is go as far as actually getting an interview.
Oh, that's sense.
And then they can still get approved for unemployment.
I don't know how people are living off of the unemployment.
Neither do I, but they are.
I don't know how people are still getting unemployment.
That's how they're doing. That's why people are no-showing. They're no-showing because all they have to do is say, this place is hiring for this, and I applied. They
have to show that they're making an effort.
Exactly. They don't even have to have an interview.
That's a good point, Shay.
That's why you're getting so many applicants and you're not getting
100%.
any interviews. I found this out because I was like, I was on like my manager meetings and I'm like, I just don't understand. Like, I don't understand what my problem is. Like, why is this happening?
Right.
And they're like, it's because all they have to do is say, hey, I'm trying.
Right.
Like, they could literally say, I didn't get a call back, but I tried. And they're like, cool, here's your next check.
Well, so a lot of our customers do say to me, they're like, oh, they need to cancel this unemployment. They need to cancel this unemployment. And I mean, I know what I would qualify for if I was on unemployment right now. And like, it literally doesn't even cover my bills.
That's what I mean.
Let alone my extracurricular activities.
Like, I'm not saying, like, yeah.
I don't get it. I don't understand. But I think it's a lot of the people moved on, too, especially from the service industry. The constant threat of getting shut down. They said,
there's so much uncertainty for so long.
Yeah,
you were getting some unemployment, which meant you were open to go find something else. Right. You couldn't have an option to go back. And it's not like, oh, let me go leave this. Right. You don't have an opportunity. You're not allowed to go back to work. Right. So that people find other things. People work for Amazon now. People work from home.
Oh, my God. Amazon. Yeah.
Uber.
Wow.
Right. Yeah, all that.
Well,
DoorDash.
Do you remember last July when they announced on our local news station that they were shutting us down?
Yeah.
And then, like, we're all like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Are you kidding me? And then, like, the next day, they're like, oh, that was misinformation. After we spent 24 hours panicking.
Yeah.
Like, oh, no, not again. And then they shut us down in December.
I can't believe they shut you guys down in December.
I couldn't believe that either.
Because December's when you make your money as a server. We weren't even open for New Year's
And, like,
Eve.
regardless, you guys are fine dining. So you guys are getting the people that, I mean, sometimes, yes, it does affect them, but they have enough money that majority of them are not affected. So it doesn't matter if they're like, their business is shut down or whatever the case is. You guys would have still had business.
Right, for sure.
You guys are fine dining. That's what you deal with.
Right.
Listen, this time of year, we're notoriously not busy just because, people vacation, blah, 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 blah.
Right.
Literally last Thursday, it looked like a Friday night in December. Yeah. For no apparent reason. There were
It was packed.
Crazy.
We had parties in all of our rooms, and we had 3 people working.
Yeah, I had to bartend and wait on half the cafe.
I wish I could come help you guys. It's just the hours. I would come after work or on the weekends.
It's not the prestige you want.
Yeah, but see,
I just don't know. Like, I mean, you guys need somebody that's like pretty much like somebody that knows.
I need somebody to show up to work.
But
dude, if you have a pulse, I'll take you.
Right.
Or if you don't,
whatever.
Yeah, we'll put you in the corner. You won't have a big section.
Can you carry a bus tote? Thank you.
I've said this. How many years have we known each other? And I've said this plenty of times. I'd have no problems. That's a lie.
I don't know what you're gonna say, Shay.
I would come and help you guys.
Yeah.
I would. Here we are, and yet
here we are.
Good.
A year and a half in.
Silverware.
Do you guys want me to? I told you I'd show up.
I have JP Sports Guy coming in now.
All right, it's fine. Our conversation sucks. Like, it's totally fine.
We no longer have to do this. I'm gonna FaceTime him so I can see him.
Conversation was brilliant.
I thought it was great.
Wait, should you turn him around at some point so that the camera can see him?
No.
All right.
I'm doing FaceTime audio.
I would just like to be clear that I am not bitching. I'm blessed to have a job, but I'm getting burned out.
JP, can you hear us?
I can. How's it going?
I've never been more happy to hear somebody's voice. We had to kill about 20 minutes because
God, it was the best 20 minutes.
I was supposed to have 2 people on. I only had 1 person because the other person.
That's all you need.
She told me there was a chance she wasn't. She said she was working, so I said if she is, let me know. But I understand you can't really give an out time when you're serving a lot.
Yeah.
So she gets a pass. JP, sports guy, have you ever worked in a restaurant?
I have a few times as a cook, not server, though.
Yeah? Have you stopped back to visit at all? What kind of business? Do you like going out to eat?
Yeah, local bars. I like bar food. I'm not like much of a fancy guy, but anything that's good.
Do they seem to be struggling?
I think the ones that I visit have been surviving COVID pretty well, but I've heard stories about ones that haven't. So.
He lives in East End.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but I would assume he goes to restaurants mostly over there. But JP, sports guy, last week you went 4 for 4.
Yeah,
is that correct?
For you.
I can't believe it. It was a steep competition. I only needed the 1 win. I got 4. So
now JP, sorry to interrupt.
Heads, cronies, and Hot Dog Eric. You gotta step up the game.
Hot Dog Eric didn't know what decade it was, I don't think. But Hot Dog Eric assures me he will have a field report for next week. So check in next week.
I never met the guy, but I'm assuming he's the kind of guy who thinks Hines Ward's better than Randy Moss because he can block.
I'm gonna say Hot Dog Eric would agree wholeheartedly with that. But JP, do you have any picks for us this week, or tell us any news in the sports world?
Okay, so I guess news-wise, we're still stuck on NBA and NHL playoffs. Seems to be the latest.
Yes.
So in the NBA, Phoenix has already swept Denver to advance to the conference final. This is the 4th time in NBA history a league MVP has been swept in the playoffs.
I was just going to ask. He got a little chippy at the end of the Suns game, did it not?
It did. He got ejected. I feel like it was kind of a soft call to eject a player at that stage of a playoff game.
I believe his teammate said the same thing on Twitter. Am I right? Did you see that?
Yes, I believe so. I think at that stage of the game, if you swipe someone's face, he didn't intentionally do it. Then heat of the moment, Jokic bouncing into Devin Booker. I think it was
soft call.
Yeah, soft call in my opinion.
Yeah, soft call. That makes sense. Mm-hmm.
That's what Shay was saying before the game.
Yeah, that's what I said.
Erin's a big Booker fan, though.
Of a what?
Big Booker fan?
Yeah, totally.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I don't even...
We're talking Booker T or...
Booker T, the wrestler?
Yeah,
with the spinneroonie 5 times?
Wow,
no.
Chris
was
knows
telling
his
me
stuff.
We were practicing that Booker T drop for a week, right, Shay? Or do I just fucking know, Shay?
No, he
or
knows
do I
it.
just know?
He just knows it. You guys applaud him.
Now, JP knows all about spinneroonie, Booker T.
Can you dig it, sucko?
Exactly.
Oh, look at you guys.
JP might know the most wrestling knowledge, too.
I don't know. I used to watch it all the time.
Depending on when you ask him. Now, JP... you said Suns move on. How's the rest of the NBA playoffs looking?
So Clippers are down 2-1 against the Jazz. That's going to be a battle of talent versus chemistry, it seems like. Jazz have played together longer, seem to know what they're doing better from 3-point range and defense. But Clippers still have Kawhi Leonard, the best player on the court, Paul George. They're a better overall team, so we'll see if they pull it together, but they have playoff struggles. 2-1 there. Big news that Milwaukee is tied up Brooklyn at 2 games apiece. And this series is all coming down to injury. James Harden's not playing this series, and Kyrie Irving sprained ankle the other day, I believe.
I believe so. I saw the video of his ankle being like 90 degrees. I say Milwaukee easily takes this without those guys. However, if Kyrie can play, I'll take Brooklyn. Who's better, the Greek Freak or oh my God, you just said him on the Clippers. I can't remember his name.
Think about it. You got this.
Kawhi. Who's better? Who do you think? Who do you think's better?
Playoffs, Kawhi Leonard, I would say. I agree. Colin Cowherd, big fan of him. He says he's the number 1 guy to get a basket and stop a basket if you need someone in the clutch. Yeah. So I would take Kawhi over Greek Freak.
Same.
Yeah, he's a beast in the playoffs.
Erin knows what she's talking about.
Now, do you have any picks for us or for the listeners? Let them win some money. Apparently, if you went 4 for 4,
Straight cash, homie.
Oh my God, I just found that accidentally, and that worked perfectly.
All the money, honey.
Do you have any picks
tomorrow? Since the Jazz and Clippers are tonight, not sure who'll be listening tonight, but that's a +5 Jazz against the Clippers. I would probably in that case take. I think I take the Jazz and the points in this one.
Jazz and the points.
And the points.
I'm going to write these all down as JP, the sports guy, says all this.
You remember them. You don't even need to write them down.
No, I won't
remember this.
JP Sports Guy, you said what? Shay just interrupted me and I forgot already.
I'll take the Jazz and the points.
Jazz
but this
and
is
points.
the stage of the playoffs where it's really heated, and these are good teams. So if I had to bet that in
My
five.
A and Z are the same letter.
I'm mad.
However,
Just
I
write
believe
soup
Kyrie
and
is
circle
rolled
it.
out for
Impressive.
tomorrow already.
Yes.
Brooklyn is
Right.
+4 against Milwaukee. I would take Milwaukee -4 because I think Kevin Durant's going to have to ride this team all by himself.
Take Milwaukee minus the points.
He is going to have to.
Now, what I can't do,
agree.
and I hate when
I
people
agree.
do this, if anybody ever does this, I put Jazz with the points and then Milwaukee minus. Don't do Jazz and Milwaukee. Either do Jazz and Bucks or Utah and Milwaukee. Either do cities or teams. I hate when there's a crossover, man. Consistency,
It's
people.
annoying. It's
I love a
annoying.
crossover.
Am I
I'm a
right
big
with that?
fan.
You're
Yeah,
right.
I
yeah,
agree
you're a
on
big
that.
fan of crossovers.
I am totally.
Pittsburgh
I think
versus
you're
the
full of
Browns.
shit.
I
Yeah,
hate
whatever.
that.
I mean, she's a Devin Booker fan, so she definitely loves the crossover.
Absolutely.
JP, hell yeah. Okay, go on. Hell of a pull.
Burn, bro.
No, that wasn't. It wasn't. She's so stupid. She thought you were insulting her.
I don't know what's happening.
He said she's so stupid. She thought you were insulting her.
Compliment was sufficient.
And that's
I
rare in the
appreciate
NBA. I'm riding high on the Suns. I'm hoping they take it. Chris Paul has overcome.
Holy shit, I'm high.
Sorry, that was Chris Williams saying how shitty high.
He's overcome the most dysfunctional teams and has just rode so well in the playoffs with, Clippers, who are awful when they acquired him, Hornets, Suns. Thunder team was supposed to be a joke last year. So I'm hoping he can finally get his ring this year.
We're rooting for him.
Yeah, Chris Paul. So Suns are in, and then they'll be playing either the Clippers or the Jazz.
Chris Paul made it to the finals once before, right?
No, he's never been. He's been to a conference final once.
Oh,
and
really? I thought he took the Hornets one year, but maybe not. Okay.
No, they led 3-2 over the Warriors super team, actually. Then he got hurt. He gets hurt in the playoffs, too.
Yeah.
His injury, then they lost. So that's the closest he's
Those
overcome.
Warriors teams were stacked.
That's ridiculous. And now that's
Right.
how the Nets team is now, too, except none of them know how to play together.
All right. So, you have two West teams. Are there any East picks?
In the other game...
Or is Milwaukee in the East?
Milwaukee is in the East.
That's right, because you said. All right. What's your
NHL.
last pick? Oh, NHL? Okay.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so NHL, tonight, we have Vegas and Montreal.
Okay.
I like Vegas. I don't think Montreal is ready. They've played a really poor division throughout the regular season and the playoffs thus far. You got to take Vegas
Is
minus
this,
1.5.
is this the first time that an American team played a Canadian team this year?
Yes, it is.
It's like you
I
know your
think-
stuff, Chris. Wow.
Yeah, they've been separated. I'm interested to see how the Canadians do against actual opponents, other than like Edmonton and some of those teams.
I'm rooting
Yeah,
for
I
him.
don't think they'll be ready for Vegas. Vegas is coming off a 4-game-in-a-row victory over Colorado. I think that Montreal should be a team to adapt to rather easily for them.
Is there
This
a
is
team
also-
that's ever started better from the beginning of their existence than the Golden Knights? I mean,
Well,
without winning a championship, has a team started better since becoming a new expansion team than the Golden Knights?
I don't think
Have they
so.
made the playoffs every year?
Yeah, they've been competitive every year. It's not just like they sneak in. They've been like high seeds and have won series.
Yeah, it's not something I've thought about much, but Golden Knights are pretty good. Hopefully
Yeah,
they
see,
can win a
this
cup
is
this year.
Max Pacioretty's returning to play his former team.
I
after
hate the
10
Canadians.
seasons. 3 as captain.
Same.
He got 8 points in 7 playoff games so far, so I think he'll have a big series along with Fleury, who has a 92.3 save percentage and a 1.91 goals allowed average thus far in the postseason.
All right, and do you have one more pick?
And then tomorrow we have the Islanders and Tampa Bay Lightning. So that one, Islanders are plus 1.5. I think Tampa Bay rebounds, but I guess I would take the Islanders with the points in this case.
Islanders plus the points. Islanders plus the points.
Islanders are a tough team to separate from with 2 goals. Last game, though, I think Tampa Bay money line would be a fair bet, though.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm just
Tampa Bay
gonna
had
just
too
give
many-
me your one because the money line thing you did on the last one with the Avalanche, I
Yeah,
put the
see-
Avalanche was going
all
to
right,
beat the
Islanders
was going to beat the
won, so I'd
Knights.
Yeah, but Tampa Bay had 7 giveaways to 1 against the Islanders. I think they'll rebound. Kucherov's back with 19 points, which is the most in the postseason thus far. And Tampa Bay actually has the 4 leading point scorers among teams remaining in the playoffs. So I think they should rebound quickly.
JP, thank you very much. You have any other sports news?
Yes. I guess just as a highlight, I was going to say, I think with the NHL playoffs, one last thing. This is all coming down to goalie play. Fleury and the Tampa Bay Islanders series, both those goalies have finished in the top 8, I believe, in the regular season, and goals allowed average, save percentage, and shutouts. So this is all about goaltending, I feel like, down the stretch.
Did you see a Conn Smythe winner in the Nets this year?
I could see that. Just probably not Carey Price, I'm assuming, at this rate.
Yeah.
But I did find out, cool note, Carey Price's mom, I just found out the other day, is actually like a chief to an Indian tribe up in Canada.
Yeah?
Yeah, the
awesome.
tribe.
Yeah, I agree.
Oh, wow. Is Carey Price, I mean, is she like, is that her ancestry, or is she just randomly joining that? Because Carey Price seems pretty white from what I've seen. That's the only reason I'm asking.
Yeah, I have no idea. It's just a random note I've heard, and
I thought he was like French Canadian, but okay.
Yeah, I guess.
No, that's pretty cool though.
Yeah, it's just something I found out.
Okay. Well, I was banging her. That sounds like a punchline for a joke. All right, JP Sports Guy. Everybody, he went 4 for 4 out there. You don't see that anywhere. So I'm going to double check with him and make sure he makes it idiot proof. So I don't mess this up for him. So you guys can all make money on him.
Yeah,
JP,
so
thank
NHL,
you.
NBA, let's hope that goes well. Other news too. Did you hear Le'Veon Bell's comments up in Kansas City or about Andy Reid?
What's that?
He said that he refuses to play for Andy Reid ever again. He would rather
win Super Bowls,
retire.
Andy Reid's made it to the conference finals every year since he's been in Kansas City.
Yeah, Le'Veon.
When's Le'Veon Bell played last?
He was probably why they lost. He held them back. I'm not going to blame the tackle play in the Super Bowl. I'm going to blame Le'Veon Bell for some reason.
It's a rap career, man. He's been taking over.
Yeah, he lost. I guess
Juice?
He was upset that he didn't get the snaps that he wanted, or something, and he lost out a starting job to a rookie who was playing well all year.
Yeah.
So it's you can't just bounce in and expect to do this. I heard a stat, too. In 2017, the last year he played in Pittsburgh, he had 1,946 total yards of offense.
Wow.
And since 2017, so the year he held out and decided not to play, 2 years with the Jets, obviously that was a smart move, and then Kansas City afterwards. Since then, he has 1,716 total yards.
That's such shit. That's such garbage. All right, JP.
I have a question. I do have a sports question.
Oh, God.
I have a question. Everybody
Does it involve cute uniforms?
No, I'm not that type of girl.
Who has the best uniform?
No,
Never mind. We'll get into that separately.
This is a question. I have no idea who the person is, what the team was, where it was, and when it was happening. But I do know that it was soccer. And the guy, I saw the video. It was recent. And he kicked the ball and then went straight down. I guess he died and they had to bring him back.
What?
Yeah.
Oh, that was
you know what I'm talking about?
I do know that it was
I didn't
soccer.
see it.
And the guy
I'm sorry, everybody.
Keep me on repeat. Keep me on
I took some
repeat.
behind the scenes video of Shay, so you just got a
Keep
clip
me on
of
repeat.
that.
Can I say
You're
my
welcome.
favorite sports uniform?
Please.
Olympic swimmers.
That's not the colors, man.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, but that's the type. That's my favorite uniform is a hockey uniform. Okay, man, cool.
Grow up.
JP, did you see this soccer thing? Do you know anything about it? I heard about it, and I don't like seeing videos of people
Yeah, I guess
collapsing.
it was Christian Eriksen.
Yes.
Yeah, I guess, stable condition. That was
They
crazy.
You did,
I
don't
don't
really
have any
tell
other
in the
words to
video.
describe
He literally kicks the ball and then he drops.
I heard about it, and I
nobody
didn't
really-
even do any research.
They didn't even know what was going on. Honestly, it just looked like maybe he hurt himself and just fell. You know what I mean? You couldn't really even tell. But I did see the clip and I was like, oh my god. Then I heard that they had to actually bring him back, and so that was
the
Shay's
craziest
news.
stuff in sports always happens in soccer. I feel like
Yeah.
if there's
The
ever a
fans.
real injury or if there's if someone's playing with the mob, it's always soccer. You know.
Well, they
It's
have the
always
cartel down
really-
there. Plus, wasn't there that guy that scored on his own net and like World Cup, and then they murdered him in Brazil?
Are you serious?
Yeah, dude, they don't fuck around with soccer down there.
Chris, I was an amazing soccer player.
I've been told.
I believe
I've been
it.
heard you're like a Mia Hamm.
Absolutely.
Yeah. If she had more talent.
Soccer's the craziest sports, and I've seen Shane McMahon get thrown off a Titantron. Like, the craziest stuff
Bringing it
happens,
back to Booker T, Shay's guy.
That's my guy.
Shay, who's your favorite wrestler?
Booker T.
Okay. Weak answer. Stupid answer. JP, who's the best wrestler? And then I'll let you go. Actually, JP, before you leave, best sports uniform and then best wrestler. And then you're out.
Best sports uniform. I'm kind of a traditionalist, so I kind of like Crimson Tide, Alabama, Penn State. Nothing like I don't like these 21st century teams. Who we have to change our uniforms to appease the crowd.
Apparently, JP is 85 years old this week, and
that's what I heard. Honestly, that's what I heard.
I like a flanker that blocks. Okay.
Back in my day,
if it's not black and gold, I don't look at it.
I want my centers playing linebacker too.
Yeah, like Concrete Charlie. Chucky B, number 60 for your Eagles, kids. Anyway.
I give the Oregon Ducks credit, though. They're allowed to do it.
The Oregon Ducks have a different uniform for each quarter they play. And who's the best wrestler?
All time or right
all
now?
Time. All time.
Captain Lou Albano.
Best wrestler all time. You got to either go Ric Flair or The Rock or Stone Cold.
Stone Cold for sure.
Okay.
Stone Cold, The Rock.
Those were three good ass picks. I will give him that. Yes.
Jeff Hardy's up there, but if you're talking about like talent, like he's a personal pick, not a talent. Ric Flair, woo, for sure.
He was great.
Those are all good picks. I'm glad you didn't say Hulk Hogan.
Oh, grow up.
Hulk Hogan has a history of like being a huge a-hole.
Yes.
Like,
Stone Cold.
Yes.
I say Stone Cold number one.
Stone Cold's great.
The Rock's great too.
Undertaker's up there.
Oh, Undertaker's up there. I have to agree with him.
Shawn Michaels, Triple H, or
why are you dismissing Captain Lou Albano?
I don't even know who that is, man.
He was around Hulk Hogan, Roddy Piper.
Yeah, but you're forgetting. I wasn't born then. You're the only one at this table right now who was alive when he wrestled. Let that sink in.
I thought she was 25.
And she was probably like a junior in high school.
Now I'm mad.
Yeah.
Sports guy Jay.
I'm surprised Shay didn't fire in with Stevie Ray from the Harlem Heat. Obviously, it should have been her second favorite.
You know me so well.
Yeah.
You know me so well.
She's a big Harlem Heat fan.
Harlem Heat.
That's what she says. All right, JP Sports Guy. We'll check in. We'll see how you do. You went 4 for 4, so you're already better than the Egghead and I was going to say Captain Eric. Hot Dog Eric. So we're going to keep you on for sure.
Yeah.
Great.
I'm excited. That was
good.
Good
Good
job.
The show last week. You forgot to ask about my Mighty Ducks something.
Yes.
Oh, God damn. It was about the TV show. I can't remember what it was.
Remind me about the Mighty Ducks.
I said remind me about the Mighty Ducks, and I said one other thing. I thought I wanted him to remind me about another thing.
Oh, you did. You definitely did say two things. Remind me of this and remind me of that.
It's a good thing I wrote them down. Well, we'll get back.
To answer your question, Gunnar Stahl should have gone stick side. That's the answer.
Okay. We'll keep that in mind. And we will see you next week, correct?
Yes.
Sounds good.
Thank you very much for checking. Always a pleasure. Thank you very much.
Yeah.
Sports Guy JP, everyone. God, he always knows what he's talking about. He has like an answer for fucking everything.
He's so confident, and I love every second of that. He does so good. Man. He definitely does.
Aaron, thank you for your input, man. That was great. You like Captain Lou?
So you keep talking about Mighty Ducks. Are you talking about the one with Emilio Estevez?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
The old one.
There's a new show.
There's a new show.
There's the original trilogy. Okay. Mm-hmm. Mighty Ducks, then D2.
Yeah, I had them on VHS for my son.
And the Olympics, and then the D3 when they go to the varsity team. At what's it called? The Academy. I can't remember what they're. Eden Hall, maybe.
Fuck if I
think it's Eden Hall.
My kid was
we'll look it up.
Jess,
watched it in the background.
Look it up.
It's where, yeah.
Jess, get on that. You got this, girl. Did you like my soccer question or no?
No, that was a very timely question as well because that just happened in the last couple of days.
Well, you said Mia Hamm. Do you remember Brandy Chastain when they
she took the shirt off, man?
Shirt off. She was
of course I do. I was like 7.
I was like
27.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure
I had a 7-year-old.
Yeah. Not yet. Not quite yet.
He was only 4.
I'm mad.
Oh, that's what I wanted to get into. Last week I had a beer. What did I have last week? I said Iron City, and then we talked about that.
Last week you had one beer?
No, last week I had an Iron City.
Lame.
Jess, please say for the camera that she just showed me. What is the name of the academy on D3?
Chris was right, obviously. Here we go.
Right, absolutely. He was. It's Eden Hall Academy.
Okay. Well, I mean,
Put it on a white block.
Oh, good call, man.
I got you.
Yeah, awesome. We're gonna have, I need to make notes on the
And
thing.
it was silent. Like, that came
How about when I
perfect.
ruined the call with Sports Guy JP because I took a Snapchat video of Shay?
How about that didn't ruin it? That made me happy. Did you guys hear me on repeat? Because I heard you on repeat.
I didn't
Much
know what
better.
it was for way too long. But yes, Eden Hall. And then what did Eric just ask me? Erin?
What?
What did you ask me?
You had one beer because you're lame as hell.
Oh, god damn. I keep forgetting.
Got you.
What was the other beer I had? I had that thing that was like a bunch of sparkles.
Oh, it was like a fruit.
It was
punch.
Hitchhiker Punch something. Yeah, you're
Yes.
right. It was a punch pale.
It said like pick up a hitchhiker.
Yeah, that's because it's Hitchhiker Brewery. This
Yes.
is another local hop
And
farm brewery.
that one was really good. Let's just put
This one is
the
very
taste on
good.
it.
This one is called Pittsburgh Pale Ale. I've been trying to have a local beer each week. And this one's very good. I approve a lot. I like this. This
Show it
one's
to
probably
our
my
viewers.
favorite so far.
Show it to our viewers.
Plus, I like the simple can. It looks a whole lot like the Poor Man's Podcast logo.
It does.
If you see it now. So maybe Hop Farm, Christopher Hopper, Hop Farm. Maybe if I say that a bunch.
Hopper.
There we go.
Wow.
Am I?
I'm going to try the
I like
beer.
that.
I drink Michelob Ultra because
Jess hasn't drank in 6
champions.
years, so everybody, she's doing it for. No, I'm kidding.
She's doing it for the
Oh,
Poor
that's
Man's
no good.
Podcast.
Okay.
She really liked the one from last week.
She
though.
doesn't drink beer. Yeah,
She
because it
doesn't, but
tasted like.
I did drink beer. I don't like
I was
an
going to say
IPA.
just
Not
drank
today.
anything that wasn't nailed down.
That's correct. I don't know if I would drink. Yeah, I would.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
We all would, like it or not.
Maybe don't
We would drink it.
Okay. Well, Erin, is there anything else you'd like to say as our guest this week, as our only in studio guest, as in the only one who showed up when they said they would?
No call,
First
no
of all,
show.
Jess
Dun,
is
dun,
here,
dun.
so
That's correct.
Jess is here, so it's addition by subtraction without the other
Addition
person,
by
right?
subtraction.
Addition by addition and subtraction of the other person.
the only thing I would
God,
say
was-
is
That was brilliant.
Thank you, man.
No,
We,
that was
we
good.
are
That
we
was
are
good.
blessed in the sense that we do work for a pretty decent restaurant.
Oh, yeah, we're in a
And
good
in
area.
fact, the customers are good. Our boss is hysterical.
Yeah.
Like it's really Chris and I we are in a very codependent relationship, but it's work.
It's not even it's never the our customers are very good.
Yes.
Yes.
They are.
We're
They
spoiled
are.
by good customers.
Yes,
there.
we are.
Our coworkers when they show up are usually all right. But the
Yes.
thing that sucks is when you go in and just not knowing what your day is. It's anxiety riddle for me. When
Yeah.
you walk in and you're like, I don't know if I have to bartend and
Yes.
wait a wedding and do all this, and then I don't know what's going on. I don't know who's gonna be there.
Right.
It's just it's so much anxiety, and then it's not worth it at the end.
Well,
for
honestly,
a
though,
lot of
I
people.
feel like we have kind of squashed the people no call no showing at this point
Yeah.
because of various reasons. We just know one is never going to
And may God have mercy on your soul.
Right. We just know one's going to call off 2 to 3 times a week, and the other one is, well, he's on vacation. So
He's getting a tan.
for a while.
He's getting a tan.
So good. Hopefully he comes back tan and ready to work.
I mean, I have to be honest with you. We're also blessed that the last 2 hires that aren't brand new that actually stayed are teenage girls who
have been killing it.
they are killing it.
They are.
Like
They're better than anyone else we've hired. But it's just unfair to put that on them.
what generation are they called? What are they?
That's Gen Z.
No.
No, I think
Millennial.
Oh.
Are
they're
they
not millennials.
They're not
I'm a
millennials.
millennial.
We're
bro.
millennials.
They're
I don't
Gen
know.
Z, man.
They're Gen Z. We're millennials. Do you not watch TikToks?
You're
Like
a
I
millennial?
do.
Okay. We're millennials.
Millennial was born in like 81 or something.
I'm Gen X, baby.
Just calm down. You woo when we say
But that
millennial.
being said, everybody that doesn't
Yeah, you're stupid.
There we go.
Let Erin speak.
All right.
Fuck.
people
My
that
fucking
don't
bad.
have confidence
Sorry.
in the younger generation or whatever, like we have several people from that generation that are awesome.
We do.
Awesome.
But it's also the same ratio because we have 2 people that show up in their generation and 2 people in mine and one in yours. Yeah. Because you're one of the few left in your generation.
But Brian
You're one of the few. Brian might be in my generation more than yours.
Listen, I love it when you bitches crush me for being old, because guess what's going to happen to you?
What?
You're going to get old, too.
But I'm going to look better with age.
Bullshit.
So.
Bye.
I don't think anyone could look better than Erin at
I
her age
couldn't
right now.
agree.
You look phenomenal.
What are you, 76 years old now?
This Friday.
You kind of have a little bit of like a bicentennial woman feel. You look like you should do needlepoint.
I almost just spit on your microphone.
You look like what Betsy Ross's best friend would look like.
Yeah, I mean, that's what I'm going for, Chris.
Yeah, so what you're going for?
Out there, who's paying for it?
Oh.
I have a Venmo.
Oh, we can get Erin and Shay sex worker talk on there.
Honestly, we definitely can.
I'm not a sex worker.
I am. No, I am.
Yeah. But her pseudonym is.
But nothing past us.
But Eve is at night.
Yeah.
Erin and Eve.
It's not Eve, stupid.
I don't know what it is.
God,
I feel like that would catch.
Because you're
exactly, dude.
like
that's
that
my
would
little
catch.
paperback book I'm writing, and
I
it
feel
can
like
be
that would
Erin,
catch.
and it's Erin and Eve, and it's her 2 personalities.
My other personality is named Vera.
Okay.
I think that fits you very well.
Give you this Vera Wang. Oh, yeah. What you know about that, kid?
That was so good.
I think we'll end on that high note. Erin, anything else? Thank you for taking the time. Thank you for showing up.
Thanks for having me.
Thank you, Jess, for stopping in and filling in for somebody who won't be named. And Shay, thank you as always for coming in. It's always a pleasure to see you.
I just came to mess up Jess's house.
This is the best
Get
time.
the fuck out.
This is my best moment is spending the time with you doing this.
Well, thank you all very much, and we'll see you next week.
My
Shay.
life's
This is your
better than
invitation for next week.
I need one on Sunday night, Monday morning, please. Thank you.
Okay, I will let you know.
Thank you.
And for everybody here.
Thanks for listening.
Thanks for listening. We hope you had a good time. If you did, be sure to subscribe to the show to catch the latest episodes and share with your friends. We can't promise not to embarrass you. And if you just can't get enough, follow us on Instagram at Poor Man's Podcast 412, Twitter at Poor Man's Pod 412, and Facebook. This is Pittsburgh's own Poor Man's Podcast signing off. See you next week.